Welcome back to Slay the Stars in episode 55. Last time, Zem and Char met a strange figure in the woods who called himself ATN, the King of Death. The meeting was interrupted by Leo, a man on a mission to destroy the undead necromancer. The encounter led to both Leo and ATN slain, and Zem and Char left wondering, what the hell? We pick up a few days later, as Zem and Char are finally nearing the Midway Tavern, nearing Saltspire, nearing home. Arthur, you okay?
Nope. Because you said ATN and I heard ATM. And
Yep.
and I saw that you saw it and I'm like, oh no.
Which is why I hyper-fixated on my laptop.
And then you said it again and I'm like, no.
I'm putting out an open casting call right now for new players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I kept it together. You're good. Like, you got through the intro.
I did. I thought it was very, very good. Well read.
I couldn't tell you what you just said, but...
So it's been a couple days.
ATM.
You guys are
Mac machine. Is
the
that your
Mac
next
machine?
character?
It's going to be the shortest episode of Slay the Stars ever.
It's Mac M. Sheen. I'm going to write that down. That's actually pretty good.
You're not writing that down. All right. So it has been a couple days since that fight. We'll call it, 4 days. In that 4 days time, you guys have long rested. You fought a couple critters, nothing that you couldn't handle. It's been a bit of a travel, but with Rafe, you're fine. We'll say that of those days, you've had 2 days where you could actually put in solid training sessions. So if the two of you would like to train your chosen skills, please make me 6 rolls with your strength if you're Zem, with your punchy attacks if you're Char.
Can I have one more? Yes.
Wow, this day's not good.
I'll keep it.
Oh, look at it first and decide if you're going to keep
so-
it.
We interrupt this program for a seamless sound effect transition.
So Zem, let me know how many of your rolls beat a DC 10.
Does 10 beat a DC 10?
No, because you haven't... No, yeah, because
Yes,
it's
it
your
does.
proficiency plus your strength. So yes.
3.
All right.
One's a nat 20,
I had a nat 20 on the first one. And on the second...
but also one's a nat 1.
Yeah, mine were not great.
Okay, Char, let me know how many of yours beat... What's your current your dex score?
15.
Let me know how many of yours beat a DC 16.
Okay, so no. No. So I have a natural 20
Okay.
and an 18 plus something, so 2.5. Wait, we're only doing 6 for 4 days?
Yeah, because only 2 of the days I'm going to say you had time to do full
Oh, okay,
training
okay.
sessions.
Okay, thanks for backing me up. What the fuck are you two doing?
All right, Zem, so you are going to increase your strength score by 1
Yes.
to 9. So, Zem,
Not Char.
not Char. Char, you are not there yet. You're getting there, but you're not quite there. Describe to me what the aha moment is. What's the breakthrough you have? What does that look like when you're sparring with Rafe?
Breakthrough.
So I put a lot of pressure on myself. And like every situation that I'm in to be the best and like whatever. So rather than focusing on like landing every hit and being better than the opponent, I just try to be better than I was before. So like slow that down and not immediately go for perfection. So if I'm just like making improvement, like focus on where my feet are first. Okay, now I have that down. And like now I'm going to focus on like where my hips are pointed. Okay, I have that down. Now I'm going to focus on how to shift my whole body. Now I have that down. And like when I realize, and then like put all of those things together, that's like the moment where I'm like, okay, all of this works together. Now I have each piece individually that turns into one whole movement.
Okay. I dig it. So yes, when you have a chance, feel free to update your strength to a 9. Char, are you just working out by punching trees?
I guess so. You said that worked before.
It worked. Your hands hurt, but you're starting to get those calluses back that you used to have from doing similar things while training at the garden. Eventually,
I used to punch trees in my free time. Hands of steel.
you start to recognize where you are. You're coming out of the tree line. The elevation is lower. You're now making your way down onto the peninsula that will eventually lead you to Saltspire. But there's one place you pass first on the road, and that is the Midway Tavern.
Ugh.
Are you going there, or are you just going past, giving it a wide berth?
Well, first I'm gonna roll my portents.
Roll your portents, yes.
That's a 9 and a 12. I don't know. Every time we're here, it's bad. We run every time.
I agree. Let's preemptively run.
So as you... Oh, go ahead.
Have we gone past where Aaron would be?
So Aaron, if there's like the bay, right? Saltspire's on the southwestern side, Ocean Guard's on the southeastern side. The road goes up around to Ocean Guard, Midway Tavern's in the middle. And Aaron lives between the Midway Tavern and Ocean Guard. So no.
It would be way out of the way to go.
It would be out of the way, unless you were going to Ocean Guard first instead of Saltspire.
Which we didn't talk about. We're on a time crunch.
Yeah.
So, I just want to give him his thing. But I think that was like 2 days or something, or day out of the way.
It takes about, so if you're at the Midway Tavern, it takes, like, you have to spend one night on the road to get to either side.
Oh, so it's just a couple of hours out of the way to get to where Aaron would be.
So it would add an extra day because you have to go there and come back.
Yeah.
It would add an extra day to your travel time.
Meh. I don't think we have the time for that. I think we need to go.
We hypothetically could have somebody at the Midway Tavern deliver it if one of us is not the people that ask.
And Rafe sort of leans up. I've been thinking I could go, instead of going with you to Saltspire, I could go to Ocean Guard, try to get help from whatever of my people remain. I could always stop and deliver this package on the way.
You weren't going to take a boat?
Well, I could do either.
You're
But
not gonna like fly.
I mean, he looks at Char because Char and Rafe had a conversation one night where it's like, no, I totally can't fly. And he's like, I can fly a little.
Yeah, Char's just kind of waiting. Preemptively, like, the side eye that I'm giving you right now is exactly what Char's doing.
I can get there very quickly.
I'm not answering the question.
Rally some forces.
I mean, if you think that's best.
I don't know what's best anymore.
I mean, like, selfishly, I don't want you to go, but this is bigger than any of us individually.
If we're planning to storm Nexus, we need more people.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to give you like a little bit of a side hug and kiss you on the forehead.
Turns into a bat and leaves.
No.
Fuck.
Do you want me
have
to...
any money? I'm just kidding.
Well, it's been fun. It's been real. It hasn't been real fun.
I mean, I'll kiss him. Stay safe.
You too. You know how to get in touch with me if you need me.
Please don't make this the last time I'll see you.
You don't have to worry about me. Just keep yourself and him safe.
Yeah, they need us. So, can you deliver this to the Aaron, the little
boy with the vegetable stand?
Mm-hmm.
He's really cute.
I know. He called me a princess.
No. Maybe I'll leave him a little tip too.
Yeah.
All right. Take care of her. Something
too.
happens to her. I'll
It
tell
happens to you.
I'll let you.
you. He kind of winks at you a little bit though. And he leaves. He's just kind of like walking away at first, watching over his shoulder at the two of you.
Just standing there like, bye.
So we passed the Midway Tavern, correct?
I'm assuming that you got
we would
out
have
of
to pass
eyesight.
it, yeah. Was there a lot of like carts there? Could we see anything that was out of the ordinary?
Roll me a perception check.
15.
Okay. As you were walking past, you didn't notice an excess of carts. There were 3 there, which, I mean, that seems like a lot, but I mean, it's like a tavern. It's like whatever. But you heard a lot of voices coming from inside. It was louder in there than you've ever heard it.
I'm still going past. I mean, it was just more like do the carts seem like they're like guard carts or are they like just farmers?
2 of the carts looked like local farmer carts. You would see like, hay or whatever in the back. One of the carts, however, was packed full of what looked like people's belongings, like multiple different backpacks, rolled up, like bedrolls and things like that. But like from multiple different people. Enough stuff that you would guess maybe 8 people. Seemed like a lot.
I mean, we're gonna keep going, but I'm gonna think that that's really odd.
It is odd. And I mean, 15's not bad. This didn't look like... So if you were going on a vacation or you were like wealthy people and like different belongings or like a peddler cart. This looks like uprooting. This looks like a refugee cart situation.
Interesting. I guess we're still headed towards Saltspire though. Is there going to be people passing us as we go?
Yeah.
Do they seem like they're in the same way?
No.
Refugee situation.
No. Most of the people you pass just seem to be peddlers or people commuting around the bay. Nothing else like that.
Okay. Odd. Shark kind of slows down the cart the closer we get to Saltspire. A thought occurs. They know what we look like?
They do.
How are we getting into the city?
Well, I was kind of thinking about that. I am wondering if we need to first wait for darkness, but not go straight to the city, go to the school.
To Stellium first? What do we need from over there?
Well, I mean, more information, but also one of the portals are there. And if it's working, we can go right into the city, into the heart of the city without needing to try to sneak through the gates and past the guards and everything else.
Maybe. Do you have anybody you can trust there?
Well, I would kind of like to see, I don't remember the other teachers that are professors that were with Ristos, but I mean, I would like to see, I would like to think that they were trustworthy.
Okay.
If they didn't turn and, you know what I mean? If they had to flee. I don't know that they're back here, but I don't know where else they would go either.
That cart back at the Midway Tavern, it seemed like normal supplies, not like magical, like wizards when they travel, they have a lot of like magical components and stuff. Yeah. It didn't seem like that, right?
No, this looked like people of lower middle class or lower standard. But you only rolled a 15.
Hard to tell.
It's hard to tell, but yeah, it definitely didn't look like wizarding supplies. It definitely looked like low quality stuff.
Yeah, okay. Char's going to actually turn to Ristos. What do you think? Salt Spire or the Stellium Academy?
When you start talking to her, she's just kind of looking at you, and Zem, you would notice that she seems to be really at ease around Char. She likes Char, so she's like listening intently, and she doesn't seem to really be like catching on to what you're saying until you say Stellium, and there's like a flash of recognition in her eyes, and she doesn't say anything. She just sort of nods.
Good enough for me.
We might be able to help her.
Hopefully. I guess we're going to change directions to Stellium.
Okay. So Stellium is on like the western side of Salt Spire, kind of set away from the rest of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So approaching there is actually decent because you don't have to cross through the gates into the city. But you're going to have to spend one night out. So where are you camping? Are you going to get off the road, kind of far away, kind of hide yourselves away? You're going to pass other people who are camping right near the road. You could join somebody.
I would say, as far away from people as possible, and I would like to reach the school when it's dark. So if we have to spend some time going out in order to go down to like avoid other people, I think that that's the wisest thing
you
to
could
do.
that.
That way we can also kind of plan that we are arriving there closer to night.
Yeah, and I think Char's going to have, if he's driving, which I'm assuming that that's the case right now, hood up the entire time.
Okay,
Like, no exceptions.
fair enough. Zem, are you also
And he's keeping his
keeping a
hair
hood
tied
up?
back. Like, it's not going to be floating
Yeah,
at
but
all.
I'm going to be inside with Ristos.
Okay.
Because I'm trying, like, if she has a moment of freaking out or whatever, I'm going to try and make sure that she's calm.
Okay. Fair enough. So eventually, that night, you find a place to make camp. And for the first time in quite a while, other than the headmistress, the two of you are alone. So what are you doing? What are you talking about? What do you want to accomplish on this night? Tomorrow you have a full day of travel, but you're going to get to the school and things might get real. So, what are the plans?
I think it's time to consult the pendulum. It's been a while.
And the cards, too, probably.
It's been a while, for both.
Do you want to consult the pendulum? I'll kind of flip through the cards, see if anything's awry.
Sure, but I want to do the pendulum in your presence.
Oh, I mean, I think that they're like going to be like sitting across from each other.
What I'm saying is, like, I don't mind if you're flipping through the cards. I'm never going to care about that. But I do think that, like, with our connection and with all of the information we have that we are now sharing, I think that it would make sense to, like, I know that I'm the one that's connected to this pendulum, but let's just test and see what else is happening. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm actually going to try something else as a theory. When you do your normal pendulum stuff and it like wheels and woes, it's like the circle?
It like moves back and forth, like up and down, left and right,
Yeah.
and then it will go in a circle if it's not sure what it wants.
So when you hold it, I'm going to give you the pendulum as well for Amara, and you can hold them at the same time. And I'm going to see if that works.
Interesting.
I will guide you when that happens. So it's thematic as well.
All right. This is interesting. Not something I've really considered. So, Zem, roll me intelligence check. That's what this is.
20.
+2.
22.
So you have 22. So you will have what?
Is that 4 or 5?
4 questions. 4 questions to ask the pendulum.
All right, I'm going to take a second to formulate the questions. So if you have other things you need to do.
Okay. Char, you're flipping through the deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me
Perception?
2 things.
Oh.
Roll me a perception check and roll me an arcana check.
Fuck. Perception, 15, 16, 17, 18. 24 for the perception.
Okay.
Not good for the Arcana. 5.
Okay. So, Char, most of the things here look the same. However, roll me a religion check too. Given your background.
21.
Okay. So,
Good, bad, bad. Or good, bad, good.
yeah. So you remember the last time Zem went through the deck, she looked at the death card and there was a strange, like, looming, misty figure beginning to appear on this
Mhm.
card. And you didn't take a close look at it at that point in time, but you're looking at it now. And the thing that you're seeing manifesting on this death card looks exactly like what you saw coalescing inside of that orb the night you were outside the Midway Tavern. And the other thing on this card that was there in full view at first, but is now being obscured by this weird misty figure
On the death card?
on the death card, is the god Mania.
Interesting. Do I know much about the goddess Mania?
With that religion check, you would know that this god is considered to be fairly lawful neutral. They are the one in charge of balancing the scales between life and death. The keeper of whatever comes after life, which is sort of a mystery. Different sects of people believe different things about what happens after we die.
So they're like more the arbiter between everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. But she's being obscured now?
Mm-hmm. It appears that whatever this is on this card is obscuring that visage.
Huh. Anything else weird about the rest of the cards?
The rest of the cards. I mentioned it last time, but Dell's card, the Fool, has gone dark, like the World card. Nope, that is
Wait,
it.
I thought you said the world card came back.
No.
No?
No, the World card has not come back. And that is it. That is what you notice.
Okay.
Zem.
Ready.
Okay. Go for it.
We're going to grab hands around the campfire.
So
All three of us.
we're sitting there around the fire. I feel like I'm sitting with like my legs out in front of me, and I have drawn a circle in the dirt, and it's at the top and at the bottom it says yes, and at the left and right it says no.
Okay.
And I'm going to like put like a little just like dot in the middle, whatever, like the starting point. So like I'm holding it over the dot. But before I get started, do you have anything you want me to ask?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to ask, is it possible for me to rise to the same power as Adria?
You get a yes, a definitive yes.
Did Adria lie to me about my heritage?
No.
Has Amara lied to me?
Yes.
I'm just going to look at Char.
Are you holding his pendant when you ask that?
I was holding it the whole time.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify. So in that moment, roll me an Arcana check.
$20.
So as you're holding it, Zem, you swear you feel When you ask that question, you swear you feel like a resistance.
To the pendant or the pendulum?
It's hard to tell. It
Well,
feels
they're in
like
two
something
different
is.
hands.
Oh, they're in two different hands.
Sorry, I just thought that was.
I thought they were in both
Yeah, I
in
thought
the
they were
same
both the
hand.
same
Yeah, I was
hand.
thinking they were in the same
No, I
hand.
wasn't using it as the. I was using it like a conduit, like
Uh-huh. So then instead of a feeling of
And-
you do feel a resistance in the pendulum. Like something is trying to just ever so slightly stop it from moving. And in that moment you feel a warmth in the other pendant.
Before we keep going on, are you saying the questions out loud or are they internal?
out loud, always out loud. Which is why when I want privacy, I leave. Okay, and then the last question. Whenever I'm trying to go fast, I end up leaving letters out of words, and instead of pendulum, it says pendum. The last question I have is shave. Nope, let me start that over again. Is Char safer with me?
I can leave.
No, because Char's there. Char would know the answer to this question. You get... I mean, it... Ugh. What a question. What a question.
And then a sub question, does the other pendant also try to resist an answer?
It's not that this time. Roll me another Arcana check. It's even better.
21. Nope, 22.
So the same roll.
No, the last one was 20. This was 22.
Oh.
So you feel that same flare, that same warmth in the other pendant stronger this time. And as you're both watching, you watch the pendulum start like spinning in place. Almost like it's about to do one of its circular, like, I don't know, answers. And then all of a sudden it starts to rock back and forth to yes, very definitively.
I don't know why I trust this thing more than just about everything else, but that seals the deal for me.
Okay.
What did you find in the cards?
He's going to pull out the death card. Yeah, it's mania. And I think that if this shit goes sideways like it's going to, I think mania is going to cease to exist.
Cease to exist. I don't really know much about mania.
I'm going to just explain, like, that she's the arbiter, like, pretty lawful neutral.
I'm gonna like cut you off. Like, I mean, cool, but like I have this book and I'm gonna pull the book out.
Oh.
Okay, quickly scanning through, looking for information. I mean, there's a lot of information here. So what do you want to know?
Like the basics, really. I mean, because this book is not... Actually, I'm assuming that the basics are going to line up with what he's telling me. So outside of that, are there any notes? Are there any little things in the margin? Is there anything underlined? Is there anything that would be like, interesting, someone thought this was important?
Hold on, because this is a good question.
Also, after we do this... Never mind, let's just do this first.
Roll me an investigation check.
14.
Okay.
On a roll today.
You're flipping through, and there is quite a bit of information here. A lot of people postulating what happens after death, which not really of interest to you right now. But there is one note in the margin that their handwriting seems to match up with the final writer in the book. And the note says, She's taken up the mantle, ?
Is there any is anything spelled weird?
No.
And I'm really sorry because I know you were saying this, but I was doing my questions and stuff. What is the main domain of Mania?
Like,
Goddess of the underworld.
yeah, kind of like the underworld. Whatever that means here.
I'm gonna say, like, I'll tell you that look at this note. It says she's taken up the mantle. Does that mean anything to you?
Does it? Because I'm going to say no. Yeah.
Not really.
I
No.
don't think so.
I should have had you do this before, but can you like do your woo woo stuff? Like, here's the book. Can you check it out?
I'm going to cast detect magic.
The book is not magical. No.
Is anything on us seem magical now that was not before?
The extensive library of shit that I have.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Aside from like on the back of Char, does it seem like a magical item was placed on us somehow without us noticing?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That was more like what I was going for, like ninjas.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no, nothing like that. No trackers.
Besides the ones we know about.
You've not been airjacked or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. We're in a bad situation. Because I've got 10 minutes with detect magic, I'm just kind of going to do a quick like perimeter scope.
Okay.
Scope?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm just now getting this vibe, and this is a Jen thing. I really want to go through this book of the gods. Like, I'm checking the spine for bumps. I'm checking the jacket sleeves, whatever, to see if like this is weird or this is thicker than it should be or like whatever. I'm fine tooth combing this thing for that, not like content, but like that.
Roll me another investigation check.
9.
With a 9, the only thing that you notice, you're looking everywhere, and you're doing the national treasure thing. You're like you're holding it up to the firelight, seeing if words appear.
Catch on fire. Oh,
You're like, oh, should we squirt some lemon juice on it and heat it up or something? I don't know.
Pee on it.
And yeah, pee on it. I don't know. But at one point, you get frustrated and you close the book, and you hold it up, and you realize the cover, it closes a little further than it should, which leads you to believe that there are pages missing. But that's it. With a 9, that's all you get.
Okay. Like, okay, so here's where this gets, like, fishy, right? So, like, I feel like I wouldn't stop there and I would keep looking, like, can I figure out where the pages are ripped out? And then, like, what's it between?
You can't figure it out with... So you roll a 9. So
Yeah.
what I will say is you take some time and you're going through and you notice a couple things. One, it's not obvious where the pages... They're not, like, ripped out. There's nothing...
It's like
if you didn't see this,
cleanly...
it looks completely clean. It doesn't look like there's anything missing. And at this point, you're too tired to be able to, like, follow through and, like, read every page to find where there's, like, a discontinuity.
Okay.
You don't have that time.
Okay.
Char's going to take the book and kind of do like a history search. He's going to pick up the book and drop it to the spine and see what page seems to be open the most.
That is clever.
That is really smart.
That is really clever. Char, thank you for that. No, actually, because I know what this would be. So you drop the book.
Thanks, Doctor Who.
And it falls open. Zem, you are horrified because this is a very old book that he's
What
just
are you
throwing
doing?
on the ground. He just creased the spine very badly.
You're not allowed to touch any of the other books in
Char
here.
just looks down, looks at the page, and walks away.
The page that it opens to is a diagram.
He's just gonna leave Zem with that.
You stupid Oh.
Yeah. And so we've kind of hinted at this before that of the people currently on Vela, there's not a strong understanding of astronomy. And what is happening, like what the stars in the sky are. There's not a lot of understanding. What this diagram shows is a long golden pillar in the center that sort of fades out at the ends, but is very bright in the center. And orbiting around it, 5 spheres. One is labeled Vela. One is labeled Lyra. And then there are 3 others. Corvus, Corvus.
Wait, C-U-R or C-O-R?
Cor.
Like crow.
Yes.
Crow spelled with a Q.
I literally put a heart beside it. It makes me very happy.
Antares, Antares. And Tarak, Tarak. But you would notice, Zem, that these are not drawn as stars. They are drawn as spheres. And they look like worlds.
So they're like spheres, but they're sort of detailed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there a title to the diagram?
Yeah, it's just as the celestial hub. Our celestial hub.
Are there minor celestial bodies in this diagram as well? Like stars, moons, Milky Way-esque?
No.
Just those.
Yes.
Are there any lines connecting them, whether they're circles or straight lines or any sort of...
There are orbital patterns drawn, but they don't seem to make a lot of sense. Because if you actually follow the orbital patterns that are drawn, you would notice that it looks like some of these things should collide at different points. And that can't be right.
So it's like a best guess kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So it's using like the gravitational pull of the center pillar?
That's what it looks like.
Did you just reverse this shit so that we're the center of the gravity, and if we did it correctly on that axis, the spheres would make sense?
Mm.
So...
Damn it.
It has Vela and Lyra on there.
It does.
You reverse Copernicus.
But when I look into the sky, there's 5 stars.
There's 4.
There's 4 stars.
I mean, we are one of them.
Well, that's what I was getting at. But also, like, how one looks like it's dying. You know what I mean? Or dead.
That is Lyra. You know that.
Lyra's dying.
It still looks purple, right?
It looks purple, yeah.
Dying purple. But I like purple.
But you've also been told by other people like Kai that they have not observed this purpling that the two of you have observed.
Oh, they don't see it.
They have not seen it, no.
Hey, Ristos.
Hmm?
I'm going to point to the purple star.
Hmm.
Does that star look purple to you?
She kind of shakes her head no once.
Hey, Ristos.
Hmm?
Who do you like better? Me or that guy?
She gets this almost like wicked look on her face, and she scoots over towards Char and like puts her arm through his.
Hi.
You traitor! You traitor! How could you? But I'm gonna like clearly I'm just laughing because like I know I already knew. You should ask me who I like better.
Her eyebrows go up like she's waiting for you to respond.
Is it Rafe?
It's me. I like me better.
He looks over at Ristos. Did I miss something?
She's just kind of like laughing a little bit, entertained by the moment.
We're almost home.
She's just glancing around,
Yeah.
seemingly unperturbed by yet another night in the woods. I would like for you both rolling perception checks. I can't see it from here.
Natural 20. 27.
You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm excellent at those. It's a 4.
Zem, you're trying to jokingly play it off like, oh, I don't care that she picked Char. But you're a little distracted by it in the moment.
Yeah.
Because you've known this woman for like 2 years and Char's known her for like 2 weeks. Char, you start to hear a weird clicking sound in the
Clicking?
distance.
When you
Yeah.
say clicking, is it like clock clicking or like animal clicking?
Like animal clicking.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hide the smirk on my face because I can't figure out how to describe this without just saying what it is.
Char's he's gonna look at Zem and give her like a look of like battle stations. He's gonna calmly escort Ristos back to the cart.
Okay. You put her in the carriage, shut the door. She's used to this. She actually curls up on like the bench seat and like covers up with a blanket because it's like bedtime now, I guess, because you put her to bed. So when you come back, Char, the clicking noise is getting louder. And Zem, you're starting to hear it at this point too because he pointed it out to you.
Yeah, he's gonna tap Zem on the shoulder, give her advantage on your initiative roll, and 300 feet of dark vision.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna like, because he knows I'm gonna be just ready with my witch bolt.
Okay. So I need for the two of you to roll initiative.
Oh, you motherfucker. Of course you didn't roll high on that one.
Ooh, I rolled high.
18.
What'd you get, Char?
Not 18. 7.
Oh, I lost my page. This is stupid.
You rolled with advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because the other was a 7. Sorry.
You're fine.
I was gonna say I'm gonna back up so I'm at like my back's at the wagon, but
Okay, you can do that. That's fine. You have a moment to prepare, so you guys can do those things. And all of a sudden, out of the bushes comes bursting this huge crab-like monster. It has these large claws that are clicking together, click, 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 and its feet are clicking on the kind of rocky, semi-sandy ground that you're at right now. And you hear it making this do-do, do-do, do-do noise as it comes rushing towards you.
Don't jaws me!
Odds at Char, evens it's going after Zem. Odds at Char.
it's been a minute since I've had crab.
Insert drum.
That's good. Roll, Char. That is 28 to hit you.
Yeah.
Was that a nat 20?
It was
No.
not. It was a 19. So, almost. That's a terrible damage roll. 19 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing scoops you into one of its claws and starts to squeeze you, and you are grappled, Char. Next up is Zem. You see this thing starting to try to lift Char off the ground like it's going to put him in its mouth.
All right, so I'm gonna. Oh wait, sorry. Give me one quick second. I forgot to long rest at the start when you told me to, because I'm the worst.
The worst!
And third level witch bolt.
All right.
That is a 24,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and then
Char gets tased again.
Why the electricity?
oh, that's rough. Okay, so
He comes out looking like the character from Home Alone.
16 points of damage.
All right. Char, as this witch bolt connects with the crab, you see it like this almost like steamy sizzling start to come off of it. You smell two things. One, cooking seafood. Two, this like smell of rotten cooking seafood.
Oh, bummer.
Got it. Death crab.
And as this thing is like pulling you towards its mouth, you do see this like foamy spittle coming out of its mouth that looks slimy and smells rank.
All right.
Hey, Char, it's your turn.
Bonus action, vomit.
All right, you do so.
No, so I am grappled but not restrained, or I am restrained.
You were just grappled, not
Okay.
restrained.
Mm,
Whack one of its eye stalks off.
fairy fire. Make a dex save.
It's a very, very dexterous, fairly dexterous crab. That doesn't matter because I rolled a 2.
So you're gonna have an advantage on all your shit.
Well, I've already hit, but yeah.
Bonus action. Wait, is this an action? Did I just fuck myself? Yep.
Fairy fire is an action, yes.
No. I meant the other thing.
Oh.
As an action. Yeah. Bonus action with key, the dodge action.
Okay,
Patient defense.
perfect. You do that. And it is the crab's turn. So it is going to... Okay. Odds, it's just going to attack Char again. Evens, it's going to grab Zem with its other claw. Evens. Here we go, Zem.
Well, that was dumb. You witch bolted it, which means it's already being shot. Fuck me.
Actually, your AC is really low, so even with this, probably it's going to hit you 14.
What did you roll?
A 5 plus 9, so 14.
Chill.
Yep.
Chill.
Wait.
Pretty sure your AC is like 11.
Hold on. I'm going to react with shield,
Oh!
which gives me an AC of 16.
All right, so it's pulling you in, Char, and it gets hit with this witch bolt, and it looks over towards Zamira. And I mean, this crab, it's huge. It's like 20 feet. It's enormous. And it swipes its claw over towards Zamira to grab you. And Zem, just in time, you throw up this arcane shield, and the claw glances off.
Char laughs. Oh, fuck.
And Zem, it's your turn.
All right.
Shock and awe. I'm going to use that from now on.
That's your group name? Shock and awe.
It's so perfect.
And Char is
It's so perfect because awe is like a sense of wonder because of, oh my God, I'm so angry right now.
Wow, Arthur, you're a genius.
I was just making a joke.
You know it.
I'm so happy and
is
so
good.
mad.
The title of this episode is going to be Shock and Awe. Leah, later, when you're putting the title of the episode, that's the episode title.
Shit.
Shocking.
100%.
Oh my God.
Okay, Zeb, take your time.
I can't. You
Damn
broke
it.
me.
I was broken before.
All right. So I'm going to. So is it an action to continue?
Yes, it's an action to use it again.
Okay. So then I'm just going to do that. 8.
It's good damage. Anything for your bonus action?
Oh, it smells like fish and death.
No.
Okay, sure.
Smack it with a katana.
Go for it.
Even with advantage, I think that was shit. 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay. And bonus action, spirit weapon.
All right.
18 plus something, so I assume that hits.
That hits, yes.
3.
Why does my unarmed strike say +2?
Because it's your proficiency plus your strength. And your strength is negative.
Oh, wait. Okay.
There it go. So
I always forget about
7
proficiency.
force damage.
All right.
The loot appears, smacks him in the back of the head.
Okay. The crab does not have a very expressive face other than its little, like, crab mouth that kind of like goes whenever you hit it. And it's the crab's turn. It is now going to focus on Char because he hit it and it's angry and it's hungry.
It's hangry.
It's hangry. That's not good. 15 to hit.
Misses.
Does not hit you. So it goes to pull you into its mouth, Char, and you're able to like kick off of it with your with your foot and shove yourself back for this round.
Can I take the spirit weapon and just kind of like shove it in its mouth?
Yeah.
So it's like hitting it, but like
Pry
also
it
blocking.
open.
Yeah.
No.
Ah! Zem, what are you doing?
Hit it again!
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Except I want this one. 8 again.
Consistency. Anything for your bonus action?
No, all of my bonus actions will hurt Char.
I could take it.
Char, it's your turn.
Rinse and repeat. Action attack with a katana. Nope. Other bonus action hit with the spirit weapon. Yep, that's a 16 plus something.
All right, that hits.
11 force damage.
All right. And the crab, you know what? We're going to do it again. Odd, Char, even Zem. Evens, it's Zem.
I thought evens was them.
That's what I said. It was
But
a
it
2.
was odd.
No, it was a 2.
Oh, I thought it.
It's a 2.
That's a 3?
No, the 3's down at the bottom. It's a 2. Oh. The numbers are inconsistent on this D4. What?
I just looked and I'm like,
I have 2, 2, and then 3.
3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. I'm the same on all of mine.
That's wild. Okay, well,
because that's why I was like panicking. I'm like,
my D4 is messed up. I'm still going to call it a 2 because there's 2 2s and only 1 3.
I mean,
So
that's fine. I was just like, now you understand why I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can see that it's a 3.
yeah. Zem, this is still going to hit you unless you shield again.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, this thing swipes towards Zem, and again, you throw up the shield.
This
Again,
time I'm
Char
like,
laughs.
middle fingers.
Stop it.
It's your turn, Zem.
Oh, yeah. 11
That's
on that witch bolt damage.
all right.
Oh.
Char.
Rinse and repeat again. Okay. 13 plus 7, so 20 to hit
Yeah.
on the katana. Good. Fine. 6 on the katana.
Okay.
And I think the spirit weapon missed. So 15.
15 is the armor class.
Oh, thank God. 8 force damage.
Okay. Describe what this looks like. Char, what are you doing in this moment?
The loot. He's like dual wielding the loot and the katana. Smack with the katana and smack with the loot.
While this claws around
Yeah.
his waist.
You motherfucker.
And I imagine too, because like crabs have all those like hard pieces to them that it's like strumming the loot when you hit with the loot.
Yes. Yes.
He goes for an eye, it like recoils.
Okay, it's gonna try to go after Char this time. That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Bad damage.
2, 2, 1, and a 5. Damn.
That's 15 bludgeoning damage as it's trying to stop you and it starts to squeeze you with its claw. Char.
9. That's going to succeed for the con save because I have a +3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Fairy Fire is still up.
All right, Zem, you're up.
Fucking is what it is.
Nat 20.
Well, it's 12 damage.
Close enough.
Zem over here is rolling tons of damage.
Thank you.
I'm like,
Yeah, Zem, you're just like,
I imagine you just have your back turned like. because it's on activation, it doesn't matter if you hit it or not.
We're gonna have to start working on these colors and get like a rainbow going.
Roy G. Biv, motherfucker.
Taste the rainbow.
I hate you both. Okay, sure.
Rinse and repeat.
Go for it.
I'm pretty boring at combat. Those are pretty high. So
I mean, I literally made one hit, and I've just been dealing damage off it. So.
10 damage on the katana.
Okay.
14. So it's gonna hit 8 damage on the the spirit weapon again. I don't think I've rolled anything besides an 8 on the spirit weapon damage.
All right.
All damage is good damage,
Broken nasty.
unless it's against us. Stop rolling 2s. /3.
Coming at Zem. What the heck? I roll so bad. It's still a 12, but
Zem is
are
a
you using
god!
another spell slot for shield?
Yes. Oh, wait, I
Always.
haven't marked it. Hold on. I gotta mark
So you
2.
have 3 now.
Well, I marked the first one.
Oh, okay. I feel like Char's just like, and Zem's just like, zap, zap. Zem looks like such a badass over here because this crab.
I'm like, what are you doing? Stop playing your lute.
I haven't rolled above a 5 to hit the squishy caster. Meanwhile, I can't roll anything other than, over 20 to hit you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's your turn, Zem.
Ooh.
12 again.
Jen's cheating. I don't like this game anymore.
I need to stop backing up in this chair.
I am dying. Yet she's cheating.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, your turn, Char.
Rinse and repeat, motherfucker. 16. You said 15 was the armor class, right?
That
Okay.
hits.
9 on the katana. 14 plus 7, so that was going to hit. Ooh, max damage. 12 on the spirit weapon. In hindsight, that doesn't sound like very much damage.
You crack it with this lute, and its other claw that was coming in to attack you as well just gets hacked off, just like at the joint. Now it only has one hand.
Shark hits it with the, the loot and it chops it. He looks down at the loot. You're not a slicing thing.
Yeah. And then you remember, oh no, that means it's only going to attack me now because it can't grab Zem.
Unless it
Wait a
hits me
minute.
with Char.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's a 23 to hit you, Char.
Yeah.
Come on, roll decent damage. Okay, that's not too bad. 20 points of bludgeoning damage. As it crushes you and actually lifts you off the ground again and tries to go in to bite you.
Listen, I just want it known that
Fairy fire's gone.
Okay.
I have not forgotten about my portents. It's just that this motherfucker has enough to plus that it doesn't matter what my dice like.
Plus, portents is a reaction, right? Oh, wait. I have
No,
a
it's
thing
every
that I can...
single roll. It's any roll. Any roll that anyone does, I can.
But you have to use a reaction. You've been using your reaction for sure.
Oh.
Yeah, so you shouldn't use it just in case you do need to shield again. But I do. I have a reaction dice.
Okay.
So I get the reroll. 11.
Yeah.
Fairy fire's
Fairy
still up.
fire stays up.
It blinks for a second and it's just like...
Yeah. Oh, what color is the fairy fire?
I think we've said it before, but it's like a green-purple.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Very thematic.
Zem, you're up.
4.
All right. Char.
You have disappointed me.
But it just rolled a 12. Twice.
No, it didn't. I used different ones.
I'm getting a lot of 14s on the rolls.
14 does not hit.
No, 14 plus.
Oh,
not
gotcha.
without modifier.
Gotcha.
5 on the katana. 16 plus something, so yeah.
Okay.
8 on the spirit weapon damage again.
All right. Crab's turn. It is now fully focused on Char.
Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, I can only do that one on hand strikes. Never mind.
That hits. That's a 28 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now we're doing something.
Question. Never mind. You can't.
So that's 13, 15. Wait, why can't I math? This is
It's 5. Just 5.
25.
Just,
This is 25 plus 5 is 30.
Char's
Bludgeoning
unconscious.
damage.
it's just 5.
Wait, what's 5?
The damage that he's taking is just 5.
I don't think you can just make it just 5.
Come
I
on!
don't
Yeah, Char's unconscious.
Awesome. Fucking fantastic.
This is fine. So, Char, this thing cuts off your air supply, and in that moment, the air gets knocked out of you, and it bites into your shoulder, and you feel this, like, pulse, this burn, and then all of a sudden, you're unconscious. Zem.
So there's a thing that I want to do. It's an action.
Okay.
It's not concentration, so do I lose Witch Bolt?
Yeah, if you do anything else with your action, you lose the Witch Bolt.
I hate it. Okay. Okay. I mean, how does it look?
It's almost dead. You have a 50-50 chance of killing it if you just roll your Witch Bolt damage right now.
Yeah, but
Oh man, it's gotten real now.
You said we were cheating. You
so
son.
here's the thing that I could do is like it could do nothing, and then I've caused no damage to get it to quit what it's doing. So like,
Ooh, I'm dumb. I just completely misplayed this. This is my own fault. If you have a 50-50 shot, you got to take it.
is it an action to drop the spell?
No, you can just dismiss a spell whenever you want.
And the Fairy Fire is gone too.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop Witch Bolt and re-roll Witch Bolt at 4th level. And then I'm also going to do that with my no, that's a reaction, right? We'll see if I fail. I'll do it with that.
Okay, good. Yes, go for it.
Hold on. Yeah. So dropped it. 19 plus 6.
Yeah.
So
hits.
then please.
You need 6 damage to kill it.
Yep.
Easy. Describe what happens in this moment.
25 points of damage.
Why is it that you roll really well on the last strike?
Every time.
Every time.
She's been rolling rocks this whole game, though, with the damage.
We need it because I'm playing like a bum.
Yeah, even with advantage, you missed, like, over half your hits.
So I've been, like, cooking this thing in its shell.
Mm-hmm.
So when I drop it and then I hit it again, it just fucking explodes. And there's disgusting seafood everywhere.
Like when you like heat up crab and it like cracks the shell.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when it drops, it probably has this, like, ha 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 victory. And then,
Char hits the ground like a potato. Boom.
yeah.
Can I, I know it doesn't matter. I'll still take damage for it, but like he lands on his feet, like just instinct, even though he's unconscious, he still falls like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, you're not gonna take any damage. It's fine. I'm not gonna make you lose death saves just from hitting the ground thematically. Zem, Char's unconscious body is now laying on the ground. Char. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Can I reaction shield from all of the mess?
You can, yes, sure. You reaction, you throw up your shield so the crab goes everywhere. Char, roll me a death save just for fun to see what's happening here.
I've used a lot of spells.
19.
Okay. Char, you succeed on 1 death save. What are you doing? Char's bleeding out internally.
Can I hear anything else? Like,
No, seems quiet.
all right, so I'm gonna do this. what the fuck's it called? Healing Hands, which is 3d4 hit points. 7 hit points back.
What does it look like when you heal, Zamira?
That's a really good question.
It's a really
because
good
I'm
question. I'm
never
proud of
done
myself
it.
for asking it.
I think it looks like lightning.
I think it does, but like a dark lightning. And I think that if that was enough for you to open your eyes, when you open your eyes, they're solid black for like a second, and you blink, and then it's gone.
Nice.
And Zem, you see that.
And I'm gonna catalog that for later because I don't have time to think about that right now.
Char, you come to and you are covered in rotten crab meat.
Oh God, why does it smell?
I'm pretty sure the ocean is like right there, but I'm also pretty sure that's where this thing came from. So
That's a good point. He just kind of like passes back out.
I'm gonna like find a branch and like try and
Scrape some of it off.
yeah.
You would notice, Char, that Zem doesn't seem to be covered in rotten crab meat.
Not thinking about that right now. I'm dying. It's gonna take him probably a good like 5 minutes to like finally roll over, but he's gonna go grab a healing kit and just. I have 3 charges left on one of them. I'm probably gonna use all.
Well, I don't want you to use up all of your stuff, so you're not going to be attacked again tonight if you
I'm
don't.
at least gonna use one.
Yeah, it would make sense for you to use one to staunch some of this bleeding.
It's not bad. 7 hit
Okay.
points. So I literally doubled.
All right. You guys peek into the carriage. Headmistress Reese is asleep. She slept through the whole thing. Yeah. This is not abnormal. You guys get attacked frequently, and she just sleeps through the whole thing.
How's the horse doing?
It was eaten during the attack. No, it's fine. The horse is fine. The horse is fine.
The horse is also used to this shit, and it's like, whatever, man.
I love that you never named another horse after Horatio.
No other name was necessary.
No other name was
This is like Horatio 8.
Horatio Junior Junior.
Junior the third.
All right. So, unless you guys have something else you want to do tonight, we'll say that the two of you don't even talk much. That sucked. You clean up as much as you can. You're going to get some sleep.
Yeah,
Long rest.
I'm gonna get all tucked in, and then I'm gonna sit straight up, and I'm gonna be like, the cards!
Oh. And we'll pick up with the cards next time. But first, you're going to level up.
Sweet.
What?
I know. So, Char,
Level 4 cleric.
level 4 cleric. ASI. What are you doing with that?
I am not sure, but probably 1 in wisdom and 1 in dex.
It's a good choice.
Oh, wait. Is that going to affect the level cap for my training?
It will make the DC higher.
Oh, no. I might take a feat.
Okay.
Let me look.
Think about it. Zem.
I'm gonna go level 4 sorcerer.
Ooh, we know when Zem takes sorcerer levels, interesting things happen
Yeah.
in the game.
Have I always died right before you take a sorcerer level?
Or during when she takes the sorcerer level, yeah.
This is not a good omen for me.
Especially since you have 14 hit points. It's good that you used that healer's kit.
Sweet dreams, Char.
Sweet dreams.
No, we can't. Copyright.
I can cut that.
Sweet dreams are what they are.
I get another cantrip.
I've never seen somebody get so excited for cantrips.
Let me have this.
You can. All right. Well, as always, they get max hit points, so we're not rolling for anything. And we will see you all next time in episode 56. Bye.
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 And now a promo from our friends at Rainbow Dice Club.
When four strangers meet for the first time, they unknowingly begin to unravel tightly kept secrets about their worlds. This place sucks. This realm sucks.
I don't mean to interrupt, but maybe speak about portals a little quieter?
You know how some people aren't really into science and magic mixing together?
That's just a story. Portals haven't existed for hundreds of years.
Armed with little true knowledge, but unfathomable curiosity, these four strangers set out in search of answers and form an unlikely bond.
I do see you, and I'd like to think that I'll be there when you're ready to talk about it.
He kind of relaxes for the first time around the group.
You keep putting yourself in danger for others, but who puts themselves in danger for you?
Join Ivy, Varys, Alara, and Ziva as they dive headfirst into the unknown. Follow us at Rainbow Dice Club on your favorite streaming platform, and find us at Rainbow Dice Club wherever you get your podcasts. Do you trust me?
Intro music by Isaac Vyers. Character designs by Cam Gonzalez. Produced by Leah Hemrick. Graphics designer Jen Kearney. And audio engineer Arthur Polino.